Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Brandon.
And I'm Eli.
And we're from a little place we like to call checkit.com. Not gay at all.
Just a little.
Alright, so we're here today to teach you, who either knows absolutely nothing or very little about computers, how to put together your own custom built computer.
And this thing's going to be a beast. We're very excited to share this with you. And yeah, it's going to be awesome.
And by no means are we like professional computer builders ourselves. We're basically just you a couple steps ahead.
Just a little, we know a little bit more than you guys. Just a little.
Yeah, we've built 2 or 3 in the past. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's get into what you need. Okay, so when it comes to tools, basically all you're going to need is a screwdriver.
And we've got a lot of screwdrivers here because we didn't know what size we needed. And yeah, just easier just to grab a bunch.
So yeah, so hopefully one of these is the right size for what we need. Alright, so now we'll just get into the parts that you need to build it. So Eli, if you will.
Alright, first up, the motherboard.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll be using this ASUS M5A97 motherboard. I don't remember exactly what's so special about it, but it's pretty beastly in itself for whatever reason. I don't remember.
Very cool.
You can probably look it up somewhere and find out yourself. Okay, so with every motherboard you need a processor. So we went with an AMD Phenom II 6-core processor with 3.2 gigahertz on that, alright?
That's very beastly. The next is RAM.
Yeah, feel free to introduce it, bro.
There's 4 RAM sticks in here, whatever they're called, with 4 gigs of DDR3 RAM
so that's
each.
16 total.
16 gigs of DDR3 RAM. These things, and they look awesome. We'll give you guys a better look when we get to that video.
Heck yeah. Alright.
Next.
So, obviously, if you're going to want wireless internet, you need a wireless PCI card. So we just got this Rosewill. I don't know.
Just some cheap one that had good reviews. So
if you put that back. Alright, so obviously you're going to need a graphics card. And I wanted to go all out, so I got this HIS Radeon HD 6790. And this thing is just huge.
Yeah, we got to put up some Skyrim gameplay.
Oh, that we should.
It's going to be crazy.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Alright, and then in order to run your computer, you kind of need a hard drive. So in this little box, we got our own little 500 gigabyte hard drive for this.
And it sucks, we did have a terabyte hard drive for it, but there's flooding in Africa or wherever they're made, so...
Wherever these are made, apparently they went up in price because of flooding. So
had a lot too.
Had to downgrade. I'm not spending 250 bucks on a terabyte. Alright, so next up, CD DVD drive. Of course, if you kind of want to read and write discs and all that, kind of need one of these. So
it's a little cheap one too. Here's the heavy one.
So to power the entire thing, we've got ourselves a 600 watts, what's it called? A power supply. There we go. Couldn't remember the name. So 600 watts to power all of the awesomeness in this computer.
That kind of looks like a butthole. All ripped. That's weird. But yeah, this thing's a beast.
Wow. How dare you distract me. Okay, so obviously if you're going to be building a computer, you need a computer case. And so we went with this guy. And so this would be it's a Cooler Master, what is it? Storm Scout, I think. I don't know.
Beast, awesome, looks sexy. And has a handle on it. Look at that handle. That's so handy. Yes. So handy. It's great.
Anyway, this is what we got. This is what we're using.
And that's all you really need to build a computer. So just make sure you have each one of those components. Doesn't have to be the same. Could be cheaper. All of this total costed $800.
$800 plus shipping.
So that's nothing, guys. And this is going to be a killer computer. And if you build it yourself, you're saving a ton of money.
Imagine trying to buy that at a store.
Oh my gosh. You will not find anything this beastly at a store for that, like that
for
cheap.
$800.
So yeah, let's get moving on.
Let's get into actually building the computer. And most people start off by putting the motherboard into the case. But we're going to be installing the processor first because once the motherboard's in the case, it's kind of a pain to mess with all that. So we're going to be doing that first, and we're going to have a little annotation thing for you to click.
Yep. And so yeah, ready, set, go.